Hello from Sweden and welcome to another pick a card reading. Before we start, I just want to mention today's sponsor, crystals and Reiki. And if you're looking for some high quality or rare crystals, you should really check it out. Also, don't hesitate to contact Stu, the owner, because, well, he's a very nice guy and also he has access to a lot of crystals that's not listed in the shop. So I have shared a link and a discount code in the comment section. So back to today's reading. Who are you seen from the eyes of your spirit guides? And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks and different crystals in each of the piles. So we have pile 1 with Blackbird and the Black Moonstone. We have pile 2 with the Ancient Wing and the Moldavite. We have pile 3 with Blue Tit and the Yellow Calcite. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your sub readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the Blackbird. Let's see what we have here behind the tape. It says, open to psychic awareness to recognize portents of the future. Okay, you also felt drawn to the Black Moonstone. So Blackbird, Black Moonstone, we have a moon here. Ooh, I think you're a very deep person. Yeah, very, very deep person indeed. So, but let's see here. We're going to start with 3 tarot cards and yeah, we're just going to do like I always do. Let's just let the messages and the channeling unfold by itself. So I can definitely see 3 cards. So let's just start with these. I just turned the deck and I saw the star and I think we're going to keep that. Yeah, I think we're going to keep that. I wonder if this should be, I think we're going to put it here. No, you know what? I think this has to be here. Wow, it looks so nice. The moon and the star. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I knew I was going to like this pile a lot. Already felt it because Blackbirds really talks to me as messengers. They can come really with bad omens. In some cultures, if you see a blackbird, death is nearby, they think it's a bad omen. But actually, being very connected to blackbirds, I know, you have to be you're a pretty powerful and deep soul. Yeah, very powerful, deep soul. I think you are. We're gonna turn into the spirit guides as well. I'm just channeling myself now, kind of your energy. And I think you are like very spiritual, very deep, mysterious almost. There's more to you than people can see on the surface. I think that it would take like lifetimes to get to really know you, because it's gonna take lifetimes for yourself to really get to know you, because there's so many layers of you. You can go so deep within your emotional word, and your emotional word is actually your connection to spirit. You see here with the star, that's why transcending that, you have a very, very, very deep connection actually with spirit. Yeah, so you're definitely not, more or less everybody's star seeds. Yeah. Okay, let's just let's also do these 3 tarot cards. Wow, the Sufi dancer here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I feel so much. Was it like honor? I can't find the word. Like, I feel like honored. Yeah, like they are really, you really put in higher regards from the they see you like you're very loved, you're very, I wouldn't say respected, honored maybe, you're very honored in some way. What's this? 6 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is the card of generosity. It's the card of giving and receiving. I think you are, so Spirit guides, they're giving me the clearest message. You know, it's in a very simple message. You know, probably heard it a million times. Yes, you are a starseed or an incarnated angel or something like that. You're not from Earth. You came here as a server with a higher mission. So six of Pentacles actually makes me think of life path number 6. Life path number 6 is here to serve humanity. Doesn't matter if you're a life path number 6 or not, but you're here to serve humanity. You have a very pure, there's something very pure with you, and I feel like you're on. I feel like humbled when I'm in your energy, because there's a lot of there's a lot of like pure channel. Yeah, very pure channel, I would say. You're seeing somebody that has a very pure channel through the depths. Like you can go both. You have a pure connection with Gaia, almost like you can go deep within yourself and your emotion. You can like understand things about yourself on a very deep level, but you have also like a very, very deep, clear channel up to the universe, up to source, up to different guides. So it's like multifaceted. It's like there's no boundaries to you. Even, you know, the Sufi dancer here, I think they're called Sufi dancers. Yeah. Twirling, you know, they are twirling, and I love this. I have a very strong connection to this too, even if I don't know the name. Every time I see one of these, I just go like, ooh, something with past lifetimes. But they are twirling and twirling and twirling, you know, and they're dancing in this beautiful movement, moving your wheel of fortune. This is, you're moving with the universe. 2 of Pentacles, balance. You're a very powerful soul, actually, pile number 1. Let's do more cards. Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Look at you. Also wearing black here. Yeah, wearing black. You have a little fairy here. Oof. I think pile number 1. Yeah, I think many of you have like a certain way that you present yourself to the external world. But that is just like a little piece of who you are. There's so much to who you are, and I think like you're really mysterious. I would say. I think people find you, I think you don't really care what people think, but I think like people that can see or sense the kind of your energy, they find you very interesting. They find you, especially people that are like, they can tap into like spiritual energy and things like that. I think they're going to be very drawn to you because there's just something with you that's very alluring in some way, like a mystery, like you know things. Yeah, like you know things. Yeah, you're definitely like a natural teacher. I think you are definitely living your life. Look, we have another moon here. You're definitely living your life in a complete different way. I think you're a very strong individual. You're a very strong individual. You don't like being like everybody. You don't even care about things like that. Trying to fit in. I think you have your own connection. I think there's many introverts in pile number 1. Let's do more cards and let's try to tap in a little bit more to your spirit guides. To walk the lonesome road. Yeah, look at, here you are. And there's something so beautiful. Like you're just doing your own thing. to walk the lonesome road. You have the black crows here, and I like it, you know, all the cards are like, you know, you have the Blackbird, the black Moonstone, but then you have the star, you have the fairy here, you know, so there's like light and shadow. You are perfectly balanced between light and shadow. You are, many of you came here to balance light and shadow. You are the one who's moving the energy back to source. So yeah, definitely there's, you have a mission. There's no, you're not here by chance, you know, on earth. And it's very simple, actually. They're taking away all the complicated things, and they're just saying, yeah, you came here, you're balancing energies. That's what you're doing here, twirling with the Wheel of Fortune, and serving with the Six of Pentacles, with your generous soul, and with your ability to transcend shadow and light. You do this. Oh yeah, you got two of these cards. Caretaker. Yeah, that's what you are. You are a caretaker. Celestial. Yeah, look at that. A celestial caretaker. Sent here to earth to transcend shadow and light, to show the path to the star, to show the healing path here. You are whole. I don't know where you are in your journey right now, but you're meant to become, oops, something just dropped. Yeah, you're meant to become, I feel like, self-sufficient, independent, completely comfortable with who you are. Not caring about anybody's expectations about you, not seeking anyone's approval, because you are different. To walk the lonesome road, you are different. You're holding a different type of energy and frequency, a vibration that's unique for you. You are, as a soul, a master of balancing light and darkness, and transcend that into the union star, into the almost higher heart chakra, the soul star chakra. Wow. Soul star chakra, you know, is, I think, somewhere above the crown chakra. One of the, I don't know if there's 4 more chakras or something. There's so many chakras, you know, and there's so many different systems. So forgive me if I'm not know everything. Yeah. But the soul star chakra is like, this is where you're meant to come back to, because the other chakras are important, yes, you know, but soul star chakra is where you're more in your true energy. So I feel like they're saying, like, when you're back in your, when you're something with your soul star chakra being activated, of course the other chakras also have to work, you know. It's like a car, you know, all the things in the car has to work. But this is something, this is like an extra, I don't know, thing here. Yeah, making your car into a Ferrari or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. Your vessel is leveling up. Yeah, so you're walking towards the star here, they're saying. You're walking towards activating your soul star chakra, which holds this, when that is activated, you have this very clear connection. It's not even a connection, you're embodying your soul. So this is where you're walking the healer. You've been healing your path. Look how you've been healing here. You've been healing. You're walking straight towards it. And then you will activate, you know, you will activate this. I keep feeling like the Sufi dancer, the twirling energy here. It also very important. Look at the healing here as well. Heal the world. Yeah, you're here to heal. You are here to heal the world, to balance. Look at the Six of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. Both two cards that talks about balance, giving and receiving. Two. There's a lot of dancing and moving here. You are a divine, celestial, sacred energy dancer, like an energy healer. You can move energy. And you can go, you have the black moonstone, you know, you can go very deep. Your energy can be very, very soothing. So yeah, they're actually, nothing about your ego or something like that comes up here, because they see you from your soul's energy. They see you from your soul's energy. And I always want to say, like, yes, but I can see this and this. Some things are not healed, but they're like, yeah, but now we're talking about the higher energy here. This is your soul's energy, and you're walking actually straight towards the star here. Okay, let's do more parts. Happy success with consciousness. Yeah, look at it. Once again, the healer. Look at your hands here, activated. Look at the connection here. Look at the sparkles here. Yeah, the connection, the freedom, the open mind. Look at this consciousness, complete open card. No obstacles here. Happy success. Yeah, you know, like spiritual teachers, I think, you know, the best teachers laughs a lot. I laugh a lot. But yeah, because when we have transcended mind and matter, there is, and then we're back into consciousness almost, you know, pure consciousness. Pure consciousness has this Christ-loving energy. It's almost like a childlike energy of wonder and laugh. There's an easy energy, you know. So laughter is a part of you. Laughter and dancing and connection and depth. And I think you have so much depth, pile number 1. I think before you have healed this, before you have healed and found your balance, I think you're going to suffer a lot, because you feel so deeply. Because you feel so deeply, and you have a natural tendency towards compassion. And this is a dense world to live in. So I think, you know, you had your fair deal of suffering, but I can see here how you are, many of you are almost done with your healing. You are fine with who you are now. You have your little spirit friends here or animals here with you. You're okay with the long, lonesome road. You're okay with the introvert you. Does not mean that you don't have people that you love around you, that you don't have strong soul connections. It means that you found that deeper sense of peace within you. And you're following your heart to fulfill your mission. Your mission is a mission of love and healing, of laughter and dancing, of success. With the dragon strength, fire. Yeah, I felt that, you know, even with Blackbird and Black Moonstone, you are a very, very powerful soul, you know. Connection maybe to dragons always shows up in my reading. But yeah, dragon strength. Metatron also, this made me think of connection to Metatron. And yeah, I felt that, I have to say that. Metatron works a lot with psychic gifted, very, very gifted children. And that I felt that as a child. It was very difficult for you as a child because you were very open. You're very open and you were always very kind. So many of you have made it, I think, you know, taken on the burden of other people. And this is very confusing because it has also kind of been in your mission to transform heaviness and darkness to light. But it's almost like you needed to learn the lesson on how to do it the right way, because we're not meant to, as sponges, carry other people's pain and suffering. That's not the right way to do it. There's no wrong and right, there's lessons. And maybe it was right for some time, but I feel like what you're learning is how to, what is your highest potential is to learn to, actually you don't even have to learn it, you do it naturally. Yeah, this is like a natural gift, they say. You are just with you holding your natural vibration, which I feel really is going to be activated when you activate the soul star chakra, which means that you work through all the other chakras in your body. You went through all the past lifetimes, all the karma, all these things. You don't even have to remember your past lifetimes. You just have to work with what triggers you here and now. You know, what triggers you here and now always has a connection to past lifetimes. Because why do you have so intense emotions at times? When you have very intense emotions at times, of course, you know, it doesn't make sense many times, but because you've been reacting to these type of emotions and triggers, you know, maybe 50 lifetimes or 500 or something. So, but we always work with what's here and now. We don't have to think about the past lifetimes, but when the soul star chakra is activated, naturally we're going to start to remember these things. We just let it come to us in its due time. It's not even so important, but you know, you're working through all the chakras here. You're activating the soul star chakra. When you are in the soul star chakra, you are in your energy. Naturally, there's a movement. It's like energy just moves around you, and you are the blackbird here. You are very deep. You are very, very deep. And things are bound to move when you are around. You're holding this frequency of transcendence of illusions. So everything is moving around you. But before you have activated this, you have to go. You probably had to go through not being balanced in your gift. And not being balanced in your gift means that you have these gifts, but you're just open as a sponge, and you just take on all these emotions and all these feelings and all these things from other people, and you just become almost like filled with their darkness. And I feel like they say it had its purpose, but the purpose was healing. It was not meant for you to suffer. It was not meant for you to take the burden from somebody else, because we cannot do that. We can just ease the pain for a little while, but everybody has to go through their own pain and suffering. So something like you're a transformer, I don't know what to call this, transformer soul with the dragon, very powerful, with the blackbird, the black moonstone, go very deep, with the soul star chakra, very high, very pure, you know, crystal clear in your powerful energy here. Celestial caretaker. Wow, I'm getting goosebumps. Many of you are angelic beings, I have to say that, because very powerful angelic beings, probably a strong connection to Metatron, Archangel Michael, Zadkiel, Saint Germain, Kuan Yin, Buddha. Yeah, I'm getting so many. Isis, Kali. Yeah, everybody comes like, yo, what about me? What about me? Yeah. So you have a lot. You have a big team, and you have like higher vibrational spirit guides, because you are a higher vibrational soul with a mission. Especially now with this lifetime, it's very activated. So you go here from the darkness and you rise now. This is a lifetime where you ascend with the star here. This is a lifetime where you are meant to be in your soul star energy, where you are meant to activate or balance your gift, embody this gift of transcendence, which I feel like you don't even have to do anything. You just have to become your authentic self. Then it will happen by itself, because your energy that you're emanating is just so powerful. Your aura is just so big. So it's like almost like a it's going to be intense for people coming next to you. It's going to be awakening. It's going to be humbling. It's going to be beautiful. For some people, it's going to be difficult, but it's all in the greater good of every individual human soul that gets in touch with you. Be fluid. Wow. Yeah, I mean, also here we have 10 two times. Look at this. So 10 with the Wheel of Fortune and another 10 here. So like something is really coming, like there's a coming to its end. Yeah, this is your last lifetime. Pile number 1. This is your last lifetime. Beautiful angelic being, light being, master, whatever you are, the soul type. Then you are going home. But yeah, very strong. I think we have a lot of strong angelic beings actually in pile 1. So anyways, be fluid. Yeah, this is exactly what I said. It's like you will carry just this energy of you don't even have to do anything. Look how deep you go. You just you go deep. No darkness scares you. You're transcending. Yeah. There's big time enlightened energy in pile number 1. Yeah, let's do the next card. Synchronicity. Opportunities in divine timing, open to change, divine outcomes. The happy success. Yeah, I felt like something is coming towards you as well that will help you to fulfill your mission, which your mission is just be you. But yeah, sounds strange, but you will also be you. You will also be naturally, you know, you will be brought to the people, to the places, to the opportunities where you can, I don't know if it's teach or heal. Sometimes, you know, you're just like guided to go somewhere to meet some people or to do something, and you just bring healing energy with you. But synchronicity, it's like almost like you can just like let life lead you. You don't have to think so much. You need to know that pile number 1. I think the only thing that you need to focus on is your own healing, the chakras, the human chakras. Yeah, work through all of these things. The rest, you know, soul star chakra, you can't force it to activate. It will activate when it's ready. It will activate when it's ready. There's divine timing. There's always divine timing, you know. So it will just activate, and then you can just you just surrender, be fluid. You will. The thing is, I can't even tell you just surrender. You will be in a surrendered state. When you are in that surrendered state, you have embodied it. Everything synchronicity here, it will just come to you. You're not thinking anymore. It's just like you just go with it. All of a sudden you are here. All of a sudden you are doing that. All of a sudden this comes to you. All of a sudden that comes to you. It's very beautiful, actually. Yeah, it's very, very beautiful. I think it's going to be even wonderful. So we're going to do 3 more cards. And we have the sun. Yeah, activate. Very powerful. Look at this. We have the moon, the sun, and the star now. The moon, the star, and the sun. That's very interesting. This is your connection. You are the moon, the sun, and the star. You're twirling here. Connected with everything. Connected with everything. Yeah, we have temperance here. Yeah, this is you. Our earth angel. Yeah. Look at this. Earth, all the earth chakras are balanced. Now you activated the soul star chakra, the upper chakras. You have gained back your wings and your enlightenment. I don't know what even to call it. Just like your... Yeah, there's no word. Yeah, the void, the emptiness, the nothingness. You're just free here. But you're still here, you know, see this. So you're still working here, but you will ascend when time is right. You will ascend. When the time is right, you will ascend. And we have the high priestess. Yeah, I mean, this is great. I mean, the black moonstone and the high priestess. So the high priestess is connected to the moon. Yeah, it's connected to the moon, and the high priestess has this very, very, very sacred, deep connection, mysterious connection. This is you. This is your energy. This is how they see you. And I find it to be super, 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 like, wow, yeah, mysterious. Yeah, very mysterious in this most, like, interesting way. Exciting. Yeah, I think you're a pretty exciting person because you have so many depths and so many layers and so many things to you. Yeah, so many things to you. And I keep feeling like this sense of honor. No, I can't find the word. Still can't find the word. But yeah, some kind of not of sacred, divine honor. No, yeah, I can't find the word. But yeah, it's really, really nice. And you have you need to know that many ascended masters that has ascended, like Christ, like Saint Germain, Kuan Yin. I don't know what, all these ascended masters. Anyways, you have a connection definitely with these, like you are their sister and the brother. They have ascended, you still haven't ascended. There's a reason why you haven't ascended, because it wasn't your time. Yeah, it wasn't your time. Your time is now. Your time is now. Many of you are born to be a master just like them. Born to be a master with a mission, then you will ascend. And you will return to your brothers and sisters. I see Mary Magdalene. I see Jesus. I see Mother Mary. I see Saint Germain. I see Metatron and Sandalphon also was on Earth. Yeah, you know, all these, they're all there, but also the guides and the angels that hasn't been on Earth. You are part of this. Yeah, you are so connected to the words, the Earth, the evolution of Earth, the whole spiritual journey and evolution of Earth from beginning. You know, very strong connection to Atlantis. I feel a lot of Atlantis priests here, priestesses, strong connection to crystals temple, crystal skulls, definitely strong connection to crystal skulls. the crystal skulls, you know, hold a lot of, wow, you have so much sacred knowledge. Yeah, you have so much sacred. I feel like we could continue this reading forever, but it's almost 30 minutes and then the camera shuts off. So we're going to stop here because you can just go within yourself and you will discover all these things. Pile number 1, beautiful energy. And this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. And I already feel your very powerful energy here. You felt drawn to the ancient wing, the dinosaur here. Let's see what we have here behind the tape. Dare to be the first, dare to be different. And you also felt drawn to one of the most powerful crystals in the world, the Moldavite. And the Moldavite, the gemstone that fell from the sky, is natural glass formed from a meteor impact over 15 million years ago in southern Germany and Czech Republic. I also just want to say, if you missed the intro, crystals and Reiki, he has a very good source for Moldavite crystals. He actually have a source which picks it from his own land in the Czech Republic. I have shared a link to his web shop, so if you want to find a piece, you can just check it out. Okay, let's leave that to the side. So we have a 15-year-old gemstone here and a dinosaur here. Starting your reading, who are you? Seen from the eyes of your spirit guides. I definitely feel a very strong connection to Lyra. I want to say that. And also, yeah, I also felt like I should use the Dragon Tarot. So very powerful energies here in pile number 2. I'm very excited to start your reading. So let's do that with 3 tarot cards. And then we're just going to let the messages unfold like I always do. Okay, 4 cards for you. We have 5 of Swords. We have 7 of Cups. We have 6 of Wands. And we have Ace of Wands. Look at the dragon there. Ace of Wands, yeah. Powerful. The warrior. Yeah. Pile number 2. You are a galactic warrior of light and alchemy. Sacred geometry is what I hear. Yeah. 5 of Swords here. 7 of Cups. 6 of Wands. Ace of Wands. You will naturally stir up any blocked and stagnant energies wherever you go. You accelerate spiritual growth. I also feel like they're saying you're not activated. That's what they're saying. You're not activated. Ace of Wands. Your full power is not activated. You're not even... I'm sorry to say this. Like, I almost don't want to say it. But I feel like you're like 5% activated. So your power is not activated. Your power is like... I think your full power would be activated. Look at the volcano here. Yeah. I think Earth is not ready for your full power to be activated. So it has nothing to do with you personally. 6 of Wands, Ace of Wands, the warrior. Yeah, I feel like, I keep feeling like the warrior. 5 of Swords, 7 of Cups. That brings, with the 5 of Swords, 7 of Cups, stagnant energy here almost. That brings movement, that brings release. Very powerful. You've been in galactic wars. Something is not healed within your soul. This is also why you can't access your pure power. Something with your pure power being locked down or taken away from you. Lyra had galactic war. The galactic war between dark and light has been going on for a long time, but Lyra was destructed by the reptilians. And there is something with a soul wound here that's not healed. There's something with, it could be that you're very like, for some of you, it could be that you still have this fight between duality going on with you. There's a dark and a light. It's like some of you haven't learned healed that soul wound yet, so you keep on living, and this is why your true power is not active. Oh, you have such a old ass soul. Yeah, pile number 2. You're so old. Yeah, you're so old. And it's been piled. You have your problem. Pile number 2. I'm not gonna call you a problem, but the deepest blockage for you is not connected to your Earth lifetimes. It's connected to galactic lifetimes. If you have enemies if you have enemies on Earth, they're gonna be very powerful. They're gonna be very powerful in the darkness, or they're going to be very dark. Because you've been fighting these type of people since you were in these galactic wars. Many of you has been, what other planet? I know, what's it called? Mintaka was destructed as well. We have Maldek, I think, also was destructed, and so you've been in like destructions. And there's anger. I think one of your thing is anger. Anger to release that. Anger is holding your power. Until you have released anger, and some of you maybe even victim mentality, until you have released that, it's like your power will be locked. But it's also hidden away, your power. There are forces in the universe that doesn't want you to find your power. There's something with Egypt that happened as well. Something dark happened in Egypt. And I see that they're showing me a pyramid, and they're showing me a key, and I see it's ready to it's not protected or anything. You can't just go get it. So it's hidden, but it's not hidden. I think it's like when you are ready, you will kind of find it. But it's hidden in Egypt, they're saying. I see it in Egypt. I keep seeing a pyramid. So something with Egypt happened. You've been in a lot of fights with very powerful souls, very powerful dark souls. Egypt, Atlantis, definitely coming up. Even shaman in the jungle. Yeah, you've been in a lot of spiritual warfare, past lifetimes. If this doesn't resonate with you at all, it could be you should need to check another pile. But let's do more cards. Let's see how this develops. And then we got lavender. The most calm energy. Surround yourself with love. Yeah, I mean, the most peace. Wow, it was such a different type of energy. Let's do more cards, and I'm gonna see what the message is here. We're also gonna push everything up a little bit. I keep wanting to, don't get stuck in duality, politics, war. The heart is definitely your key. The Moldavite is, very powerful. It's connected to all the zodiac signs, but especially Scorpio energy. It is, I mean, extremely powerful. It only comes to you when you're ready. I lost mine. This is my own piece. I bought this, I'm thinking, when I lived in Norway, Oslo, for a couple of years. I bought it there for, I think, 15 years ago. And then I lended it out to a friend, and I didn't have it for 5 years. And I just got it back a couple of weeks ago, and since I got it back, stuff has been happening. So it comes for those who are ready. It accelerates spiritual growth. It opens new levels of awareness and higher consciousness by exposing our wounds, and helps us release emotional blockages and heal past trauma. So if you're ready, yeah, I would recommend you to get one of these. Yeah, they're very powerful. This is actually one of the first crystals that I got just before stuff started to happening. So anyways, enough about me. Let's see what else we got here. Wow. Into your arms. Okay, I'm really getting a message. Like I said, you're very, 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 very old galactic soul. And you incarnated. I mean, you have a connection to a lot of galactic civilizations. You know, Lyra definitely, but Lyra is one of the oldest, you know. So Lyra, Vega, Sirius, Andromeda, Arcturus, Orion, you know, you have connection to all of this. And it's almost like it's been such a long time. You've been like incarnating such a long time that there is like, you have become, your energy, I don't know how to explain this. It's like, I feel like they're trying to get you home again. Look at the white owl is coming here. The messenger is coming here. You're a tired warrior. You are a warrior. You're very spiritual and very spiritual connected. Don't get me wrong. I think you are like very connected, very spiritual. But there's something. Oh, I keep feeling like there's a piece of the puzzle missing. Almost like you need to go to Egypt. Yeah, sounds strange. You know, you don't need to do anything, but there's like something. Even the lavender card here, you know, it makes me feel like some of you, maybe you're smoking too much pot or you're drinking too much. I know Lyra starseeds. Lyra starseeds are badass souls, and they are very, very like tough and very resilient. And they can't, you know, because you lived for such a long time. They are the no bullshit people. You're definitely a no bullshit people. I think you're very strong and very powerful. And I think, you know, you can get really angry. You can really stand up for yourself. I think you really stand up for the little guy as well. So, you know, I feel like you have like this a lot of power. And it's like, Lyra souls can have a tendency to kind of overindulge things, alcohol, drugs, food, and just become like, because, you know, you're tired. You've been doing this so long. It's like, okay, you know, just, you know, indulge in sex and this and sensual pleasure. So I know this is like could be a little bit of the shadow aspect of Lyra soul, and it's something with the tired warrior. You are the tired warrior, and it's like you can. It's time here to get you home. Yeah, look at how beautiful it is with the white owl, the messenger of swords coming here to help you. The purity of your power. This was such an exciting reading. Let's see what else we got here. Wow! This is insane. We got feline, and you know Lyra. Lyra is where the feline souls are. Yeah, Lyra once again. Yeah, Lyra keeps coming up. Lyra, the connection to birds and connection to feline beings, cats, lions, because the human form, the form, you know, on Lyra, there were many. They looked like feline beings, or they had bird features. And look, we have the ancient wing here. Yeah, bird features or feline features. So we have the wow, this was such a strong confirmation. And the blue avians, phew. Wow. Okay, pile number 2. So blue avians as well is also a very old extraterrestrial race. It doesn't even come from Lyra. It comes from complete other galaxy dimension. And some of you, you're like this old. You're like this old. And I keep feeling like something with... it's time for you to experience something else. The dissolving, the return to the light. For some of you, millions, eons, years. I don't know how to say this. Like so long, I think you're one of the oldest souls. Dark thoughts, yeah. The consciousness here, card with dark thoughts. Look at the labyrinth here. Yeah, sometimes you get lost. Sometimes you get lost because you've been experiencing duality for such a long time. In so many different dimensions even. There is forces that want to keep you asleep, but fighting these forces like you have done many lifetimes, galactic lifetimes, it's not the solution here. They're trying to, and it's difficult to get you. Yeah, it's very difficult because you're a very stubborn soul, pile number 2. You're a very stubborn soul, and you have like a lot of integrity. So like when you hold on to something, you hold on to it pretty strongly. Yeah, pretty strongly. And this is like admirable as well, but sometimes it's not so practical because it's like they're trying to like crack you open, but you're like ducking it almost. You're like, no, or something like that. Seven of Cups here even shows that. Yeah, Seven of Cups. I keep feeling like this was Seven of Pentacles, but it's Seven of Cups. Yeah, illusions. The Five of Swords, illusions. But wow! I think it's very important that you awaken. I think that's what they're saying. It's like, your power. Because you awakening, I'm getting goosebumps on my arms. With Ace of Wands, I don't even know how to say this. You hold... so funny. And then I see like, if you really awaken, if you really crack open your ego, if you really like die in your ego dies, like if you really crack open and you let go of it, because it's so deep within you and back into the galactic wars, if you do that, I think you will have the biggest impact on something on Earth. Like you will stop a war going on, or you will stop something, or you will make a hole in the dark thoughts of the collective consciousness. Look at this. You will bring light and thunder. Many of you are connected to the weather. Yeah, you're very, like we said that, a galactic alchemical warrior soul. So your energy, you're very strong. A lot of shamans in pile number 2, definitely. And it's like, I think connection to weather. So like when you are sad, it rains. When you are happy, it's sunshine. When you are releasing things, there is thunder and wind. You can think about that. The more you are aligned with your energy, the more you're going to feel how you're affecting things. And I feel like they want you to awaken. It's like time to crack open. This is a message. Don't resist it. It's keep it like it's hard. Do you need to, with the lavender here, surround yourself with love? I'm getting like this, and this now I understand it with the Seven of Cups here, because Seven of Cups, can be a very sleepy energy almost, dreamy illusions. And the lavender here, is also, sleepy and things like that. Made me think of pot as well. Made me think of drinking. Made me think of overeating, laying in the couch, and just like being a little bit, lazy. There's a reason for laziness, so don't get me wrong here. And there's a spiritual cause of that, so I'm not blaming anything or anyone. So anyways, but yeah, it's like there is something here that keeps you in this almost like sleepy stage. You're like half awake, half speaking. You're very powerful, so you are awake, and that's for sure. That's for sure. You are awake, but there's something that keeps you. It could even be connection with other people that you need to let go of. Other people you're comfortable. You're too comfortable. Pile number 2, you're getting too comfortable. You're getting too comfortable. Yeah, it's like get out of your comfort zone. Awaken the feline being in you. You have a very powerful task to awaken. Make an impact on the world. Yeah, leadership. Look at that. Answer the call. Wow. This is it. Lyra, badass souls. I love Lyra. I also have a very strong connection to Lyra. But yeah, Lyra is really badass soul. They're natural leaders. They are natural leaders. They're no bullshit leaders. They can handle anything. They're used to all type of souls. They're used to all type of souls. You're old. You're wise. You have everything that it takes. Something like it's time to step up here. It is time to step up, and something is keeping you sleeping. Something is keeping you sleeping. There's some collective energy that you're trapped in. There's a part of your gift locked. It's not even locked. It's there. They're trying to make you not see it. The dark forces, it wants to keeping you asleep. And once again, dark forces is nothing to be scared of. This is just duality of the world. The light wants to shine, and the darkness wants to, the darkness doesn't want the light. So there's no opinions here. It's just the way it is. So, but there is like some kind of like almost like a dark blanket over you, keeping you in this comfort zone, not being in touch with your power, not realizing how powerful you are. But there's a call here. Look at this, the Ace of Wands. They want to wake you up to your power. Leadership, you're meant to answer the call. You're meant to bring the light here. You're meant to bring the light here. A very powerful light you have. Such a powerful light. When you will, poor neighbors. Yeah, your neighbors will awaken. Stuff will be happening with people around you, but not just that. It's just like, and it's not just you, I feel. Wow, they say the old leaders, the leaders of the old world. It's time for the leaders of, oh, I want to cry. Why? Oh, this was strong. Okay, wait. It's time for the leaders of the old world to awaken. There are a couple of you here on Earth, and I don't know how many. Let's not go into that. But the leaders of the old world is meant to awaken, and you've been kept. Okay. You also been kept asleep by yourself and your guides because the divine timing hasn't been right. This is why when I keep seeing this, the Egypt, the pyramid, and I see like a symbol of gold ingrained in the Egyptian temple, almost pyramid temple, and I feel like you almost can like take it just like this and suck it in, almost like I'm doing it now. What's so strange? It's like almost like they're giving it to me now. So maybe through this reading you can feel like how they're giving you this, something like gold symbol. They're giving you this and it's activating. I feel like my stomach is hurting now. Solar plexus chakra is very connected to Egypt. It's very connected to our power, taking our power away. So they're also saying that the divine timing hasn't been right. The world hasn't been ready, but now it's ready. It's completely open. The only thing is like they can't attack you anymore, but they can with the Seven of Cups make you confused with some dark thoughts and some labyrinth here. Yeah, and also make you almost connected. Maybe it wouldn't, maybe even not even the wrong people, but like almost like, because this is a calling where you might need to, you might be called to go alone for a while. And to go alone for a while, you mean that you need to leave some couple of people behind you for a while. People, addictions, a halfway of living your life, a sleepy life. The leaders of the old world, the old order of light. Whew. And wow, it became so quiet and so peaceful. Yeah, after I received that gold thing, I felt like peace. I felt so peaceful. Let's see what else we got here. Honor the cycles. Yeah, I said my stomach started to hurt, solar plexus. Look, activation. The moon. You have a connection to the moon as well. Third eye is activated. The Moldavite has a connection to the third eye. The third eye and the solar plexus chakra. You'll take action. You'll take wise action. You're being called. You are being called. What else do we got here? Third eye, once again, star connection. Guidance from the star. Galactic self. Unified field. Yeah, wow. This was a whole healing reading. So yeah, it was a whole journey here. We went to the activation and now I feel like almost like, yeah, we're activated. So yeah, this happened to me as well. Now we're activated. So something happened. I don't know if you felt this. If you want to share your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. But yeah, something feels like it's activated. It almost feels stupid to say that. Yeah, I went through this whole thing and then I say that. But anyways, who cares? Your galactic self. Yeah, this is it. This is your time. It's your time to awaken. It is your time to awaken. You're coming home. Ascended master, the leader of the underworld. It's time to remember the master that you are. It's time to remember your power. I want to cry. Oh, this was so strong. Yes. Okay. I really like this reading. Let's see what else we got here. 3 last cards for you. I almost don't want to stop it. Knight of Wands. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. You are the warrior. The warrior of light. The warrior of life. The peace bringer. The diplomat. With the star connection. The leader of the old world. They keep saying that. The leader of the old world. The golden age. Yeah, the golden age. Oh, well, connection to Atlantis as well. It's time to reclaim your true power. It's time to reclaim your true power. And the Fool, to return to source energy. Return to source energy. 9 of Pentacles. Reclaim your independence and your freedom. And fulfill your mission. You are being called. Powerful. Star being. Powerful master. You are being called. That's what they're saying. Wow. Okay, pile number 2. Thank you so much for sharing this very powerful reading with me. I still have goosebumps on my arms. And yeah, I wish you all the best. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye, pile number 2. Hello, pile number 3. And welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the blue tit. Let's see what we have here behind the tape. And we have find your voice and free your spirit. You also felt drawn to the no worry stone, the yellow calcite, a stone of joy and happiness. Also the blue tit is also connected to joy and happiness, hope and optimism. So very, very light energy here. So who are you seeing from the eyes of your spirit guides? We're going to start with 3 tarot cards and then we're just going to let the messages unfold. Okay, I think we're going to do that one, that one. I think we have to do 4. So let's do these 4. King of Cups. Oh, it was. I just came from pile 2, and pile 2 was very, very powerful energies, and here complete different energy. I feel like so light, and yeah, I feel so light here. And you know, with the King of Cups, still very powerful, but a different type of power. A different type of power. Heart is very strong here. Your heart is very galactic heart. Yeah, you have a galactic heart or source heart even, they're saying. Galactic heart, source heart. Let's see. 5 of Pentacles. King of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Wow. Whew, now I'm getting so many visions of you. Past lifetime as a nun, as a monk. As a nun, as a monk, as a nun, you know, helping people here with the 5 of Pentacles. Many lifetimes where you have helped people. 5 of Cups. Yeah, look at that. 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Cups. And the Tower in reverse. Interesting. The Tower in reverse. Tower in reverse can be about resisting what has to change. Resisting what has to change. It can even mean tragedy. Resisting what needs to change. Tragedy. 5 of Cups, holding on to the past. 5 of Pentacles. Also, wow, this is so very, very dark energies and suffering and pain here. Very trapped energy here. So we have that here. And now we're talking about who are you seeing from the eyes of your spirit guides. And I think these 2 cards here and the energy here shows your soul's energy. And I feel like they are saying to me, once again, they're trying to get me to the heart. The heart is pure. King of Cups, find your voice and free your spirit. There is going to be many inspirational, influential souls in pile number 3. that has had their own share deal of pain and suffering, that has become wiser because of that. Wiser, stronger, more peaceful. Free. You freed your spirit, you're freeing your spirit, you're liberating yourself. Let's do more cards here. The messages in the other piles, and usually goes deeper the more we go into like kind of unfolding things, putting it in place, and also I get the messages makes a coherent. They become coherent at times, sometimes not. So let's see what we got here. Throne, the king, the king and the throne. Your potential is endless. Yeah, wow. Earth angel. This is definitely a lot of earth angels or masters, light beings, I don't know, souls from a higher, definitely you come from a very evolved galactic civilization, or you have some kind of very evolved soul. You know, angels comes from the angelic realm. So this is, I feel like this is your pure energy with the King of Cups. This is your pure energy. And you're the natural teacher. You're the warm hug that warms people's hearts. Yeah. And but life hasn't been easy for you either. Life hasn't been easy for you. I want to hear why. You know, I want to see like what's the purpose? Why did you come here? Like, who are you? I'm kind of like asking these questions. Wow. I see you cry. I see you crying. You came here out of compassion. There's bodhisattvas in pile number 3. Souls. You are a soul. You have a very, very deep connection to earth. Pile number 3. You have people here that you don't want to leave behind. You come back out of compassion. This is what a bodhisattva does. They wait with their own ascension, and they're kind of free. They wait with freeing themselves from the karmic cycle of earth, or they don't leave earth. They keep coming back because out of compassion. And you've been here for such a long time. You love, and this might sound strange for you, but you have a love for humanity. You have a lot of love and compassion. And there's certain people you don't want to leave behind. People that you went through hell and back with. War. You've been in like the genocides. The World War II. Yeah, so you've been in a lot of things like that. I feel, I have to say, pile number 3, I think kind of like you are dealing with like kind of maybe some last things with your own soul. But it's almost like you're carrying the pain out of compassion. You're carrying suffering, pain out of compassion. So yeah, bodhisattva, you come back. You're back here again. Yeah, you're back here. What are you back here? You are back here again. Even like you don't want to leave. It's time to leave. Yeah, that's what I feel. It's time to leave. It's time to send. So yeah, this last lifetime of yours, you're learning one very valuable lesson. And the valuable lesson is to, yeah, for some of you, you're a bodhisattva, you keep coming back. For some of you, there's one big last lesson that you haven't learned. And that big lesson that you haven't learned is to let go of the responsibility of other people's pain and suffering. It's okay for you to leave them behind. It's okay for you to leave them behind because you won't understand this until you have embodied this wisdom. This wisdom can't be intellectualized. Mentally, if we understand something mentally, it means nothing. It is only through wisdom, what is wisdom? Wisdom is not mental knowledge, intellectual knowledge. No, wisdom is when we have embodied something as truth. We have experienced it. We have a direct experience with something. It becomes deep truth for us. That is wisdom. Not saying like, yes, I believe in this, this is wisdom. No, it's not. You know, I believe that you should be kind and compassionate. But then it's hard to be kind and compassionate if you haven't embodied kindness and compassionate through wisdom. You are meant, and I feel like crying. So there's a lot of like, you're a very compassionate soul. You come from a galactic civilization or a realm where it's very, very, you know, it's about you. It's about the union. It's about the union. It's not just about you. It's about the collective. So it's hard for you to, I think, like, become more self-centered, egoistic. Like, not egoistic, but like more like focus. Like, I think like it could even be that you carry shame and guilt, like for choosing yourself, or for like putting yourself first. Many of you definitely, this is definitely the pile where you've been in a narcissistic relationship, because you are the perfect narcissistic victim. Don't get me wrong, because actually your qualities are very admirable, because you're compassionate and you're kind and you see the light in everything and everyone. So it's admirable. But here on earth, you know, there's narcissists. So narcissist loves you because they can really trick you, because you see the kindness in them. And of course, even narcissist has lights. Like I say, even Hitler had a light. So, and I think lesson here is like to be able to let go of people that only brings you tragedy with the tower, that brings you destructive, that brings you pain. And also let go of some people that you can't help. Realizing that everybody has their own journey. Realizing it's not your burden and not your responsibility to save somebody. And you can't even save somebody. You can't save somebody. They have to awaken in their own timing. They have to gain wisdom in their own way. They have to go through their own suffering. You are meant to come back to your original vibration, which is very high. Very high. Full of joy, happiness, optimism. And here you are meant to sit on the throne. You're not even alone here. Look at this. With equal, you're meant to vibrate with people. You're meant to have people around you that vibrate as you. You're meant to sit on the throne here. And you're meant to hold this very high light. So there are lessons here. People that are holding you back. Thoughts and feelings that are holding you back. An unbalanced heart chakra, where it could be, for some of you, this could have been taking the opposite effect. You absolutely don't like people at all. You close your heart completely. But I think for many of you, it's the opposite, actually. You have an overactive heart chakra, you know, like me. You know, I have to save every little animal. And like, oh no, no, no. And if I do something like, oh no, I killed a fly, I feel so bad. So yeah, this is like, I'm not saying, you know, that's wrong or right, but like, it's almost like an anxious, oh, you know, you're so like anxious, you know, and if I see somebody, some harm to an animal, to a child, you know, it's painful. It's like almost overbearing. So like overwhelmed. So yeah, for some of you, you're struggling with overwhelming emotions, having a hard time letting go of the past, overthinking things, worrying, being anxious, being stressed, very stressed nervous system maybe for some of you, because you have been through a lot of trauma as well. You have been through a lot of trauma as well, because you are like a sponge. You're so open. Your pain hits you harder than other people because you don't have that thick skin. Why don't you have that thick skin? Because you're not from here. You're not from here. You don't even have to have a skin where you come from. You're light. So, you know, this is very hard for you to experience here. Very hard. And why did you come here? You came here to evolve as a soul. You came here to evolve and to experience the dual, something else, you know, because you come from a place where it's only light and happiness and joy and all these things. But here it's like, wow, almost like, wow, how did I end up here? But yeah, you have evolved a lot as a soul. King of Cups, look at you, master teacher. The King of Cups is the spiritual teacher. So look at you here and the throne here. So you can do something amazing here But it's also about healing here, about letting go and learning the wisdom here. And you're doing it already. Find your voice and free your spirit. Let's do more cards. Let's see what's going to happen here. I'm laughing at this little animal here or whatever it is because he looked so funny. Yeah, look at that. Honor your holy days. Honor your holy days. Bring you back to your holiness. Bring you back to your holiness. And that is only when life is going to make sense again. You won't find answers in other people. No. You won't find answers in what you have in your external world. No. You will only find peace and answers when you turn to God, to source, whatever you want to call that. I like the word God, even if it's not a man in the sky. I think you understand it's not my belief. Yeah, when you turn to higher, something higher within you, look at the angel here. That is when you find your peace. That is when you find your peace, your holiness, your divinity. Even the most painful tragedy here can make sense for you. Transcending this, yeah. Remember, you have this. It's not like it's like a distant memory, but you already know this because you come from such a high. This is like, I don't know, 7 dimension and up, 9, 10, 11, I don't know what, but you come from. So this is not like weird for you. It's not weird for you, but you've been like trapped in the pain here, so it's hard for you to remember this. It's like almost like a distant memory, but now you're coming back to remembering that. Assistance. You're getting assistance. Archangel Michael is definitely with you here with the blue here because you have a tragedy and a lot of dark energy that you're dealing with and a lot of karmic people. You've been, I don't know, I keep seeing war. Yeah. The Holocaust. Yeah. It's taken the World War II, the Holocaust, other type of genocides here on Earth or stuff like that. You've been through that. But assistance here is also you. You've been the earth angel placed in these places where you were here with the people suffering and you were the one who brought hope and light. So there has been a purpose, why you also been here. You wanted to bring light. You wanted to bring hope. And somewhere along the path, you got lost in your own suffering and your own pain. And now you're awakening from that and your memory, this distant memory is you're starting to remember it. You're like, oh. And the connection, you're starting to take it back. And then the memory is going to be embodied as wisdom. Because now you're here on Earth. You haven't been in this type of very low. You haven't had this very type of low experience before. You're learning you have the last lessons now. You're learning this. So what you came here to evolve as a soul, and you're doing that. And you evolved a lot. There's a queue to come to Earth. It's a joke. People want to come here. People want to come to the blue planet, like it's called, Why do they want to come here? Because the duality is so strong here. We're so far away from living in alignment with source. We're so far away from the I am presence that coming here, is like really like this is like almost like hard words. Yeah, I don't know, like very difficult, but very, very, it's like you really level up as a soul. So many souls wants to come here. So you wanted to come here. We wanted to come here. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but you are doing it, and you have like a lot of you had a lot of missions, and many times you were born into, you decided to incarnate into war zones and difficulties like that to bring light, or families that's very heavy to bring light. But now, it's almost like you've been stuck a little bit in your own pain and suffering, which is fine. That's also part of it. We create our own karma and we get a little bit stuck. And now you're coming back to your throne. Now you learned everything. You lived all the lifetimes. You had good lifetimes, bad lifetimes. Now you're learning the last lesson here and you're returning back. And then you will be of assistance. It's time for you once again to be the healer, to be the voice of truth, the voice of joy, happiness, hope, and optimism. It's time for you to come back to that. I see you as a monk writing texts. So you have a lot of wisdom and you had a lot of lifetimes where you actually, there's spiritual teachings out there that comes from you from a past lifetime. So you mean now it's time to come back to that again. And once again, so there's something with some big last lesson that you're learning that's connected to tragedy almost. It's connected to Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups here. Bad health, something with a health, something with death, something with pain, something with your past, something with trauma, suffering, narcissist, we mentioned that, doesn't have to be. But yeah, this is like something big. So probably what you're struggling with this lifetime is not something small. There's some big darkness and some big difficulty. Why? Because this big last lesson that you have. You're being very assisted once again because it's very heavy that the thing that you're working with. You're also being very assisted. Archangel Michael is your friend. You need to know Archangel Michael is the best person or the best angel. The best angel for you to help you with this. Tap into Archangel Michael as much as you can. I feel like he is your guardian. He's your best friend. He's your guardian. Yeah. Angels of the four directions. Okay, you have a lot of angels here. Four directions. Look how they're trying to free you. You're dealing with some last heavy thing. There's some last heavy thing that you're dealing with, okay? The void. Look at that. I was upside down. So yeah, the void. Retreat, rest, and pause. More blue. And the Om. I think that's the Om. Yeah, the void. This is really release. You know, the Tower is like, there's definitely a blockage in your life. You know, there's a blockage in your life. It could be a trauma blockage or something like that. It's okay. It's okay that there is a blockage there. Yeah, it's okay. You work it through. You try to work it through. Be a channel. Yeah, I felt this. Look at the magical. Yeah, this is the censor. It's because, you know, 18 plus readings. If I show nudity on my cards during a reading, I have to put my reading as an 18 plus reading, and I don't want to do that. So that's why I have put some tape here. Look at the hands here. Look how magical they look. Be a channel. Yeah, I think this is the meaning here. Wow, I got a message. So find your voice. With the blue tit. King of Cups, this looks like a monk. And I said something with a teaching. And then we have be a channel. I think you have some kind of spiritual teaching to share with the world. Spiritual healing modality technique or spiritual teaching or something else. Some of you even painting. Like you're channeling some painting and people look at them and they awaken in some way. So there's something that needs to be channeled or wants to be channeled through you. It's a mission that you have. Look how you're both here stretching towards the void. Angels of the four direction, you're stretching here. Here also channeling, you're channeling something here. Here we have the void. This is where you're channeling this from. Where does it come from? Yes, it comes from a higher place. You're getting assistance here. There's something that's supposed to be challenged through you. Maybe you've even been feeling this. You have a certain mission, but you can't really figure out what it is. It's because of this blockage hasn't been fully released. Focus on this, work it through with a lot of compassion, with a lot of love. Honor your holy days. Yes, very important for you to be as spiritual as you can. Sounds stupid maybe. What does that even mean? It means bring as much awareness in your everyday life to the present moment, to your thoughts, to your feelings, and handle them with the spiritual awareness of equanimity, of compassion towards others, to compassion towards yourself. Also surrender and acceptance of exactly what you're feeling and thinking. This is going to help you. And something with releasing something that's not in your hand and something that's not in your control. Maybe surrendering and accepting something that you cannot change. Regaining your health, regarding somebody else's health, regarding some other person. One thing that I need to say, if some of you are in some kind of abusive situation or some situation that's actually very unhealthy for you and destructive, toxic, you need to take yourself out of that. Because with a Tower in reverse here, it could be that you're resisting to take a step that's necessary. And when a Tower is in reverse, it means this is very bad. So I'm being very honest here. You need to take yourself out of that and take yourself to somewhere safe. Because it will affect your health and other things in the long run. And I think like it was a long time ago, you already know you need to take yourself away from that. So this is just a message for you. Do that as fast as you can. Seek out help. So anyways, cosmic self. You are a cosmic being. Stay confident in your truth. Wow. Yeah, this is what you're returning to. Your cosmic self. This is what you're supposed to come back to. This is where everything makes sense again. This is where you feel peaceful. This is where you feel free. This is where happiness is yours, confidence is yours, hope and optimism. You have this in you. I think you're a very nice person, actually, pile number 3. Yeah, you're a very nice person, but you are a little, some of you can be a little bit neurotic and anxious and worried. No worries stone here. Yeah, and the reason why is once again because you never had this very thick skin, like I said. And why? Once again, why? Because you come from a place where you don't have a skin, you have a light body. So you're very open and you're very sensitive. And this is it's been very hard for you to be here. That's why some of you, maybe you're even struggling with ADHD or autism or something like that. It's also surrendering to that. They also say I have ADHD. So anyways, I don't really think about it, or I don't make myself an identity of it. I know I have a high sensitivity, which causes certain imbalances in my energy when there's a lot of energies around me. So I'm like learning to handle it from a spiritual aspect. So anyways, yeah, but surrender to everything that is. And do what is necessary for you to come into your King of Cups energy, where you're centered, where you're grounded in your heart. You will probably see that you're meant to live a very different life. Because you have this very high sensitivity, a life in the matrix, a 9-to-5 job will never work for you. Maybe. For some of you, yes, maybe. But I think for the most of you, it won't work. And it's about accepting that fact that you are different from others. And different doesn't mean anything bad. It actually means more, it's about cherishing and honoring who you really are. The more you start to realize, without like putting like an identity to it and saying like, oh, I'm like this and this and this, and you go into this whole drama. You just like do what is best for you and your own happiness and your own peace. You honor those good days here, also honor your holy days, yeah. And I think this is also many of you are doing this. For some of you, you're already in your King of Cups energy. You're already in the throne here. You're already teaching. You're already in your cosmic self. Something is already being channeled out of you. This is the end where you're going to here. This is where you're going. Yeah. Your very strong and deep connection to spirit. Okay. Should we do... Yeah, we should. We should do. I just want to see if I have the deck on the right side. So let's do 2 or 3 more cards. Do we have some last messages for pile number? I think we do 2. Pile number 3. 5 of Wands. Funny, because when I looked in the bottom of the deck, I saw 5 of Wands. So yeah, 5 of Wands and Page of Swords. Yeah, there is a lot of conflict and things around you. There's a lot of these heavy energies around you. Page of Swords. You need to find new ways. Pile number 3. You need to find new ways. With the Page of Swords here. Let's do 1 more card. And you will find new ways in the High Priestess. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is for you, is like really... The more you look at the pain and the suffering, the more you identify yourself with pain and suffering of yourself and others, the more astray you go from your true self. Surrender. The deeper you go within yourself, with the High Priestess, the Page of Swords here, the deeper you go within yourself, the more connected you are with who you are. And you will heal. Some of you will heal in the most miraculous way. You need to know, pile number 3, I think miracles are on your path. Miracles will start happening in your path when you release certain type of attachments. So they keep on talking about some kind of big lesson here. There's some big lesson containing to what you are, what is the cause of your suffering and your pain. That is the big lesson here. And I see, as soon as you like kind of start to take steps away from that, how you're coming into your King of Cups monk energy here. Yeah, definitely. There's very strong monks here. Your monk energy, like something like spiritual teaching, you have spiritual teachings and knowledge and wisdom. And the more you come into that, and it's something with miracle, there's some miracle that's gonna happen with your health. I feel like they're saying, yeah, your health. Yeah, they keep saying the health. So maybe some of you have some kind of health problem. So miracles will come to you. It's nice. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Yeah, I want to take 2 more cards. Let me just restart the camera because it's almost 30 minutes, and after 30 minutes it turns off by itself. Okay. So let's do 2 more cards. And I almost feel like I don't want to leave you, because I feel like there is like there's things going on in your life, and I think it's not easy. So I kind of want to give you a little bit more messages. Death and 3 of Wands. Yeah. You're gonna go through, maybe you healed and purged many times, but it seems like maybe it's not completely finished here. But yeah, the healing here with the death, the closing, the letting go of something at 3 of Wands is really what's opening up here for you, of opening up the future for you here. Let's do one last card here. Do we have one last card? Let's do this one. And we have Knight of Wands. Yeah, you need to be courageous. You need to be bold. You need to bring out strength that maybe you don't even know that you have, but you need to bring it out. And you need to face this. You need to face this. It will be great. There will be miracles on your path. You're getting a lot of assistance. Any step that you take on the step of light and love and healing, whatever step you take, you will be divinely supported by the universe. You will be divinely supported. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Pile number 3. Very, very highly sensitive souls, very high vibration. It's time for you to heal. It's time for you to be happy, to find joy, to find your true peace, and to live your life mission. Sit on the throne. Yeah, sit on the throne and, share, channel here, whatever you're meant to channel. Okay, pile number 3. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 3. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.